Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
Hey guys, how's it going? MikeDec is here, and today I'm bringing you a 5th gen OU Wi-Fi battle that I had against Flareon8877. As you can see from the team preview, I am using a different variation of the team. Instead of Jinx, I have a Shaman, because Shaman patches up a few weaknesses that I had, and I really want to use Shaman because Shaman's so cute. But I'm basically going to lead off with it because I'm seeing that Shaman's basically good against 4 out of the 6 guys on his team. If he brings in something like the Galvantula or the Terrakion, I can kind of work around it and see where I want to go from there. But I was fairly confident that Shaman. I also saw he had a Weather Inducer Polytoad of his own, so I figured maybe he'd lead off with that. But I'm gonna start off with my Seal the Shaman, because Seal loves his Shaman, and he's gonna bring out Registeel. We DC'd before, so I knew this was basically just a standard support set, and I'm just going to go for the Earth Power just to get a good amount of damage on him, and it does a pretty good chunk. Life Orb Shaman's actually fairly powerful, but here I'm going to go for Hidden Power. I thought it was Fire, but I guess this was my set that I made for more of a standard OU setting, because it actually turns out to be Ice, and he's going to hit me with an S-Toss, so I basically just wasted a turn because I didn't know what Hidden Power I was using, which is really, really important. You know, when you guys are looking at Hidden Power, you should really make sure what type it is, because look at that. I probably would have, that'd been an easy 2-hit KO from. I wouldn't have to take the Seismic Toss, and I'd just be at a much safer position. But here I'm forced to rest so I can get my HP back, so Shaman's not totally useless later on. And you know, the reason mainly why I picked Shaman is because I needed a little bit better support against Ferrothorn, and as you can see, he has a Ferrothorn, so HP Fire would have been very nice, but I brought the wrong Shaman, so it's going to be much tougher now to take down that Ferrothorn, especially with the rain. But I'm going to go out to Jirachi, mainly because I don't think he's going to. I think he's just going to S-Toss, and I'm just going to go and get up the. I'm just going to get up my rocks, because based on this, I kind of want to get entry hazards up so I can break any sashes. His Galvantula is weak to Stealth Rock, so it will take a nice chunk every time its stick comes in. And he's going to hit me now with a Thunder Wave. Jirachi is a specially defensive wall. I don't really need it to be that fast, although the paralysis isn't really nice. It's not that big of a deal. But I don't really want to stay in here. I don't want to take a Seismic Toss, so I'm just going to switch out, go to Polytoad to get my weather up, because at this point one of us has to get it up. And he's going to go for another Seismic Toss, just kind of trying to whittle down my Jirachi as much as he can. And now I'm just going to go for the Scald, just so I can get some damage, hopefully get a burn off on him to kind of wall him down some more. I mean, even though he has Seismic Toss, I do carry the Protect, so I can basically just get some more health back, and if I do get the burn, I can get some extra residual damage. He is now just going to go for Seismic Toss. Is really not. I thought maybe he'd try to Thunder Wave me. Not really sure why he didn't, but I guess he figured that getting more damage on the Polytoad was more important than getting the paralysis, which is probably a good idea. But I'm going to Protect now just so I can get more Leftovers recovery. I know that Scald can kill him from that point, but if I Protect now and then Scald, I'll guarantee to kill him. And I can get 2 turns of Leftovers recovery instead of just 1, which would probably help me take a hit or 2 better. You'd be surprised how much 6% HP actually helps. But I'm just going to go for the Scald to finish him off. And he's the first Pokemon that goes down. But his Registeel did a pretty good job doing what I had to do. It basically forced my Shaman to use Rest, and it's not a full HP. He paralyzed my Jirachi, and he did a good amount of damage to Polytoad, where at the point where this Galvantula can come in and threaten me with a T-Bolt. And I don't really have anything that wants to come in safely against this thing, so I figured Polytoad really did its job. It's not going to be doing too much. It really doesn't have anything else on his team that really can do anything with, I guess, maybe Terrakion, but I mean, Terrakion's going to be faster anyway, so there's no point. And I'm going to go out to Jellicent now, and I get him with the surprise Water Spout. And at this point, he was like, everyone else was like, what the hell, a Choice Scarf Jellicent. He actually said that he was pretty afraid of this thing, because like I said, it's really monstrous how powerful this thing can be. But out comes this Ferrothorn. Don't want to take a Power Whip. I just have nothing else better to do. And if I had HP Fire here, this does a ton of damage. Like, look how much this Earth Power does a very good amount of damage. And if I had HP Fire, I probably would have done, like, a good point to the point. Like, look, that did like maybe a fifth. But like, think about it, HP Fire is 2 times super effective, so it probably would have done like maybe a third. Which really, it doesn't seem like a lot, but against the Ferrothorn, which is a pretty big threat to my team, it's a lot of damage. I'm gonna go out to Dragonite, and this is where it gets kind of stally. I mainly now just need to get him to run out of Gyro Balls. It's basically just wasting PP. I obviously sped it up because it's boring, and I honestly have no problem sitting here all day. His Gyro Balls actually do a pretty good amount, but I don't want to set any Dragon Dances because I know, based on this damage, he can just keep breaking subs and everything, so there's no point. I'm going to go for a second sub, thinking he maybe do something strange like T-Wave or Thunderbolt, predicting a Roost. But he probably wouldn't carry T-Wave on a set that has Gyro Ball just because it kind of just doesn't work well that way. And I miscalced. I thought I would reach multiscale after 2 subs, but I ended up missing it by 5 HP, and that Gyro Ball actually hurt a ton. But now I'm thinking that maybe he's running out of Gyro Ball, so he's going to switch out and go to Politoed. I'm going to set up another sub, and I'm looking good. Now I have a sub up against the Politoed, and here I make a pretty dumb chain of events. I go for a Roost, which is the right play. I see that his Ice Beam does not break my sub, which is fantastic because I still have multiscale up. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance, and he does go for the Ice Beam. I'm getting ahead of myself. I am going to go now for the Dragon Dance because this is the bulky sub Roost Dragonite set that Stone Cold posted. And now I'm just going to go for the Dragon Dance just to obviously just do what I have to do. Breaks my sub, I still have multi-scale attack, and here I make a stupid play. I get greedy and decide to go for a second dance. And I should have just Dragon Clawed because I could have judged what this thing was, and this Ice Beam does a ton. Like, look how much this does. This does like half, and almost half. And I was so pissed about how stupid this play was. I Dragon Claw like a moron. And that's not going to take him out because he's max defense. It doesn't even, that does like, I'd say a little over half. And I'm pretty sure if I Dragon Clawed twice, or Dragon Clawed then Roosted and did some stalling again, I could have been in a better position. Because I have enough subs and Roost that I could wear him down of PPs of Ice Beam, which I have no problem doing. I don't mind stalling. But it's just a very dumb play. But I'm going to go out to Latias now. I know I'm going to be faster, and I know I can take him out with a Dragon Pulse. So I do that, and this is why I decided to choose Latias over Latios. Choice Scarf Terrakion goes for the X-Scissor. I live with 69 HP. I'm not sure if Latios could live that hit because of the base power difference, because of the defense difference. I'm going to go for a Surf. Boosted in the rain, it's going to easily take out this Terrakion. This is not even max HP Latias. This is Expert Belt with, this is Expert Belt with Recover. So it's I was really happy the fact that Latias lived that hit. But he's gonna go out to his Ferrothorn now. He's gonna hit me with Power Whip. Maybe he didn't think I had the Recover, but now I'm gonna get back to full just because I don't really know what he wants to do. And now I figured he had a few more Gyro Ball left. I actually realize now as I'm watching this again, this was his last Gyro Ball, which I was actually worried about later on in the battle. And that Gyro Ball does a ton. But seeing as how he switched when he could have 2-hit KO'd me if I use Recover again, leads me to believe at this point that he is out of Gyro Ball. I'm going to go for a Recover again just to get as much damage back as possible. And now I'm just going to go out to Jirachi because Jirachi is basically just going to do what it's designed to do. It's going to take a special hit, and the Shadow Ball doesn't do that much, which is pretty relieving, but he does get a special defense drop, which, does he? Or is that later? He does get the special defense drop, or he gets it now, I think, and, I'm thinking, okay, I can still live. I can go for an Iron Head, take two Iron Heads to take him out. So, go for the Iron Head, does a good amount of damage. I'm thinking at this point, okay, I'm going to Wish up now, because I know I can live 2 Shadow Balls, and I'll be good. I'll be back at full HP, and now it's bad. I get paralyzed, which is a really big problem, and so now I'm thinking, okay, there's no point in going for a Wish. I'm just going to go for the Iron Head, going to take out this Espeon, and I get paralyzed again. So, that is going to be a really big problem, because Jirachi can spread around a little bit of paralysis, and while it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, if I get the Ferrothorn paralyzed, an extra turn of stall would be very, very helpful. But I am going to go right out into Latias because I have a feeling, based on speed tiers, I think it's a speed tie. If not, I know I can live a Shadow Ball. So, here we go. Go out to Latias, go for the Dragon Pulse, goes to Ferrothorn, take the hit, and now we get to the point of it's just really stalling. I'm basically trying to, I have HP Fire, and he reveals now that he has Leech Seed, and this is basically just me going for hidden powers, and him, I'm basically just staying in here and seeing how long I can stall out Power Whip, because if I get a miss, or if, yeah, I'm basically hoping for a mix. He's hoping for a crit, and, you know, 85 accuracy compared to I think a 6% chance of critical hits. I'm liking those odds, you know, a 15% chance to miss is better than a 6% chance to crit, so I think. Although so far he's not missing, which is, I wish I had this kind of accuracy with Power Whip, because I always seem to miss. But he's hitting every single one. His Leech Seed is getting him back to full, and I'm thinking, okay, this is really bad. I need him to miss one so I can get a little bit of initiative, and now he finally misses. So I'm going to go for the Power Whip, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm in a good position now, but he gets a crit, and I'm like, ah. There goes all that initiative that I thought I had, and it just didn't work. So now I got to recover stall more. And at this point, he's realizing, okay, I can't really stay in here because it's stupid. I'm going to switch out, go to Espeon, try to cripple this thing more, and then see if I can finish him off with Ferrothorn. I am going to go for the recover again, just because I think he's just going to stay and use Power Whip. And at this point, I look up the speed tiers, and I see that it's a speed tie. Well, I'm actually running HP Fire, so unless he's running HP Fire as well, he's going to be faster. But I'm assuming he's either not max speed or he is running HP Fire, because Latias is going to be faster and he's going to take it down. So that was awesome. And now I am going to switch out because I can get rid of Leech Seed, force him to use an extra turn to get Leech Seed up. Going to go out to Jellicent, thinking maybe I can live one Power Whip, but I'm thinking maybe he has a little bit of a little bit of attack investment, because this straight up kills me. Which I was actually really surprised about. I thought Jellicent could live one Power Whip, but I guess with no defense investment whatsoever, not even HP, I guess it's really not that bulky. So Jellicent goes down. That's fine. I have Latias in here, and the plan is just to kind of HP Fire until he runs out of Power Whips. And he now realizes that he needs Leech Seed, so I'm forced to go for the recover because I know that HP Fire won't take him out of that range. At this point, he's getting frustrated and is like, dude, why don't you quit? You can't win. I'm saying, no way. There's no way I'm quitting. There's a good chance I could win. Goes for Hidden Power. There's no way Hidden Power would take it out at that point, so I'm just going to keep recovering. He's trying to play mind games, trying to think that, okay, I could definitely win if I went for that HP Fire. I'm thinking, no way. I know damage. Damage roll, I have to roll absolute max in order to kill, and that's not worth the risk. And I'm thinking, okay, he has to be running out of Power Whip soon. It just, based on the amount of times he's done it, it just doesn't seem like there's any chance left that he has any. And at this point, he tells me, okay, I'm out of Power Whips. You basically won. So at this point, I was a huge sigh of relief. This was a very long battle. And now Latias is going to just HP Fire him all the way down till he's dead. So this was a really, really intense game. 60 turns. This was a really good. This is one of the better. This is one of the best Wi-Fi battles I had in a long time. Really intense battle. Great game, Flareon8877. His link will be in the description. You want to check him out. And yeah, I know you guys don't really appreciate stall all too much. And for some reason, I guess maybe I forgot to speed this up. It just seems a little slow. I guess after I have like a minute of super fast speed, this just seems significantly slower. Or maybe I just did forget to speed it up. I don't know. But 2 more hidden powers are going to take him out. I was really thinking maybe he was going to bluff me. But see, that hidden power did not kill. And that was at the same exact range he was before. So I would have died. And I knew it. I knew he was bluffing me at that point. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. I know it was very long. Very long match. Trust me, I was doing it. But it's one of those matches where it's like you're done, and when you win, it's like that huge wave of like you accomplished something by sticking with it and grinding it out and winning this battle. So, good game, Flareon. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. I will be posting a PIP narration soon. As for the Super Mario LP, I have one more episode on stock, but I'm not sure if I can keep doing it. It's just so hard to record episodes, and finals are coming up. But I will continue it eventually. Probably in like a week or two. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Mike Deck is out of here. Later.